Hey everybody, so I'm sure you've all seen it by now, but today Zack Snyder released the first official photo of Batman and his Batmobile from the upcoming Man of Steel sequel / Justice League prequel. So here we go. Number one, this is clearly more of a comic book inspired Batsuit than Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy. Nolan took a lot of time, especially in Batman Begins, to explain everything. Put an electric charge in this cape and it becomes a hang glider, stuff like that. It seems like just on first glance, we're not gonna worry about any of that. He's gonna wear a cape because it looks cool and it's scary and he's a superhero and that's what he's supposed to wear. No Kevlar plates, no anything like that, just a badass in a really tight-fitting suit. It's also a pretty clear homage to Frank Miller's Batman. Zack Snyder is obviously a big fan of Frank Miller and he's been very clear about how The Dark Knight Returns is going to be an inspiration for this movie. So the short little bat ears, the symbol on the chest, the way it actually fits him, it all comes straight out of The Dark Knight Returns. Number two, the suit is super weathered. It's totally worn out. And what looks like veins on first glance, actually, when you look a little closer, it looks like the suit has been sewn together. And even on the legs, if you look closely, it almost looks like it's been patched up a little bit. There's scratches on the symbol across the chest. It gathers. There are wrinkles where it's gathering at the shoulder. It doesn't fit quite like it used to. There's a great texture to it, so it's not just like a plastic shell like it was in the Tim Burton and Joel Schumacher films. So with all the talk of Batfleck being a retired version of Batman, this suit totally matches that. It looks like it's been wadded up in a closet for a little while. Speaking of old Batfleck, he looks really bulky. You know that kind of bulky that really strong guys get when they just get older and kind of stop working out? He looks like that. It's just stupid solid. This isn't a fast, agile martial arts Batman. This is like a brawler, heavyweight boxing kind of I'm just gonna kick your ass Batman. And I love the utility belt too. The utility belt is a throwback to the comic books too. It's an actual belt with little boxes on it. Who knows what he's got in there? Probably some batarangs, some smoke pellets, some shark repellent spray, all kinds of cool old school Batman shit. Number four, the Batmobile. Mostly it just looks like a sleeker version of Christopher Nolan's Tumbler in the Dark Knight trilogy, and that's, that's fine with me. But number five, back to the suit. It's got just enough utility, just enough real world functionality on top of all those great sort of comic book inspirations that I really love it. Now we're still 2 years away from Superman vs. Batman, and there has been nothing but, concern is probably the nicest way to put it, about this movie from every single decision that's been made, from all of the casting choices. There's been concern about Zack Snyder, about the Justice League movie, about all of it. But doesn't this cool little picture, this one picture of a super badass looking Batman standing next to a super badass looking Batmobile, doesn't that make you feel just a little bit better? It makes me feel better.
No!
Yo, shut up! So what do you think? What do you think of the new Batman suit? How do you think it looks? Let me know in the comments down below. Click like and subscribe, and come back next time for more movie news on CineFix Now.
Wait, hold on, can I raise my hand? So in terms of comic book references, some of you are gonna get this. I think it's kind of cool and kind of weird that he looks more like Catman than Batman. Also, one thing I really like about the Batmobile is that it doesn't look super crazy future Batmobile. It looks more simplistic, which again to me rings truer of I used to be Batman and this is my old Batmobile and I have to take this shit out of the closet.
Yeah, it's a little sleeker, a little more streamlined.
Yeah, but it looks like
bells and whistles.
10 years ago. That was the last time he took the tarp off for the first time.
I'm rooting for a scene in this movie where he can't start the Batmobile because the batteries died. That would be great.
Yeah.
Alfred, I need help jumping the car.